Hello? Hello? Hello everyone. Okay. Just gonna sort out some little audio bits of things and then I'll be with you. I just need to double check that my settings are okay. If I'm too loud, if the game is too low or the game's too loud, let me know. So I can adjust the volume on them. I know in the house there's only literally like my record player and the cricket going off, so there's not a lot of sound. So maybe as we get going you can let me know. But it's pouring down with rain in Panem today, so this stream is going to be a rainy one. Let me pop that up just a little bit. There we go. Okay. If you're here, don't want to say hi, let me know you're here. Let's change that to the chat. There we go. Hi Baker! Glad you could join. I bet it's super early for you. Or is it super late for you, actually? But today we're gonna do the Mockingjay challenge. And if you don't know what the Mockingjay challenge is, basically on Panem, I set up a scavenger hunt for when I was doing the in-person tours over the past couple of months to showcase Panem, the fact that it's a themed island to the Hunger Games. So there's lots of different districts and you can go watch one of the stream tours that I did on either my YouTube or I think it's still showing up on my Twitch at the moment, so you can go back and watch that. But to make it a little bit more fun, I did this scavenger hunt and I found a design for the Mockingjay symbol and I put a certain number of them all over the island. And then once the tour was done, I'd taken everyone round. Everyone was kind of like let loose and allowed to run around the island, and they had to find all of the Mockingjay symbols, and then they had to tell me how many Mockingjay symbols they think is on the island. And then the person from that group, if they had the closest guess or like closest answer, or they got it spot on, then I would send them a prize. So today I'm going to go around the island and I'm going to show you where they all are, and I'm going to tell you how many of them there are. A lot of people doing the tours were about between like 2 and say 4 out of what the actual answer is. And then the last tour that I did, which was like the final one, there are no new ones, Baker. I haven't added any in. Why are you complaining? You got a prize. So the last tour I did, there was 2 people who were only 1 away from the answer. So let's go have a run round and I'll show you where all of the Mockingjay symbols are. I'm going to try and mark it down as I go. I do know how many there are, but I'm going to mark it down to make sure that I don't miss any. So let's go. And it's pouring down. So the first one, we're in District 7 right now. This is where I live. And the first one is over here, hiding just behind the little what is that called? The tree's bounty lamp. It's right here. So this is number 1. So let's get that marked down. This is going to take me a while. So that's the first one. And then we will go... We'll loop this way. I haven't done any of my chores or anything yet on here today either, so there are twigs and weeds and things around, so depending how long this takes, we might do daily chores together. So, and then this is where the next one is, at the very end of District 4. So that is number 2. Yeah, Baker, go grab your map. Oh, yeah, I will do that. Let me get my phone out. Mini map? No, always on. There you go. Yeah? Cool, that's always on now. Cool. So this is number 2. And then we'll where's this snicket? We'll cut back through here and sneak back here, so we're back at my house, and then we will go into the campsite. Now this is a sneaky one, because if on the very first tour someone was actually in the campsite, so when the tent's here you can't actually see this symbol. Sorry to everyone who came first. So that is number 3. And then we will head into District 9, which is here. And this one is round this way. I had to move, come on, you can go in there. So this is number 4. I had to move this one when I put the pumpkin patch in. So this one was a little bit harder to see, and I actually made it easier because I needed to put the pumpkin patch in. But it used to be next to the, sort of in between the two of the trees at the back. So yeah, that's where that one was. So that's number 4. And then we'll head down into District 11. And over here is number 5. So that was that one in District 11. And then up here there was one hiding right behind the sign of District 10. So that's where this one was. So that's number 6. And then if we come down into District 4, which is all of the beaches, this is another little sneaky one. If you didn't explore the pier, you'd miss this one. And that is number 7. And then from here try and remember where they are. Oh, for anyone that missed it, this is Finnick. Finnick lives in District 4, he's not dead. Okay, so we'll head back up here. I'll pick up all the shells and everything later. I'll leave that for now. Yes, we'll go over here. And the next one was next to the tree here. So that is number 8. There we go. So that's where this one hid. And if you went around this corner, you might actually miss that one as well. So that's another like little sneaky one. You have to like really explore everywhere in the island to get them all. I didn't want to make it too easy. And then the next one. Oh, excuse me, Rosie. Oh, excuse me, Rosie. The next one is here, tucked away next to the shrubs. So that one is number 9. And then if we run around here, again, there was a change made to this pond, which then maybe made this one a little bit easier to see. I had a waterfall here for the first tour, but when I managed to get hold of this statue and I wanted to put this in, I changed it and took away the waterfall. So the waterfall kind of hid this symbol, but this is number 10. And the next one, again, is a really sneaky one. And you pretty much have to open your pocket to find it. And that one is number 11. See? Told you I didn't want to make this really hard. So, there we go. And then, if we go up here. This one, again, was a little bit hidden because I've only just chopped this tree down this last few days. So this one was a little bit hidden again for the tours. This is number 12. And then in the corner is number 13. Lucky for some. And let's go over the bridge and back into District 4, and we're gonna go right to the top, and under the arch is another symbol. So that is number 14. And I'm trying to think where the next one is. I don't think I had any in here. The only one in here I think is on the canvas, and that doesn't count. Sorry, that gnome wasn't there yesterday. Neither was that one. Neither was that one. The person who I share the island with has been decorating this morning. Panem gnomes, get them here. Yes, we'll go this way. The ones on the cushions don't count. Where is it? There's another one this way. Oh, I'm gonna have to leave that balloon. Here's the next one. Sneakily hidden. Oh, that waterfall's so loud. Yeah, that's hidden in the corner there of District 5. So that is number 15. And then we shall head around and up into District 12. And in District 12 we've got, hang on, where is it? one here. Oh, I'll pick up that branch because it's on it. We've got one symbol here, and that is number 16. And then there's another one here behind. Oh, you can't really see it doing that. Let me. Oh, she's in the way, but there's. I tell you now, there's one behind. There you go. You can just see like a little bit of it there. Move out the way, Mrs. Everdeen. It's just the easiest thing to do. There it is. Number 17. Let's put her back where she belongs. That was kind of mean. Even though she'll be going soon anyway. There we go. There wasn't one around here. And then the next one was up in this corner next to the tiny library. And that is number 18. And hang on. We then have one down here, which this area wasn't part of the official tour, but if you explored everywhere when you came on the tour, you would have found that one. So that is number 19. Now, I need to try and remember where the next one is, because I can't remember. Oh, I know. I've just just realised. I put them down, I should remember this. Okay, the next one is all the way up here and is behind Eric's house. And that is number 20. And that is all of the Mockingjay symbols. So there's 20 of them in all. And there was answers ranging from, I think the lowest was maybe like 14. And then the highest was 24. But there were duplicates. I know for a fact that there were duplicates within that answer. So if there wasn't, because of the way the person figured out how to do the challenge, there was duplicates. So if they hadn't have had these duplicates, then they probably would have got the answer right. But the two closest on the last tour both guessed 21, and so they got prizes, and they were basically the closest out of everyone that came. But the answer is 20. I did a nice round number because it was easier to remember. So that's where they all are. And seeing as how that's only taken like 20 minutes, let's get on with some daily chores. So I'm gonna head back up to my house. So I've got some things to grab. And we'll get on with some daily chores, I think, today. I might as well do them, because I haven't been on yet today. And let's go do that. Right, I need to grab a present for Eric. So let's do that. Just the one, so can put those away. I'll keep those. Let's see, I'll pop that up there. Have I got you? I do have you. I've got you as well. Anyone want those DIYs? Anyone need them? I can send them to myself in Hessa, and then you can have them if you want them. There's a wooden nut wall and the orange end table. So if anyone needs them, shout out in the chat, and I can send them. Right, that's all I need. So let's go and do some daily jobs. Okay. Let's get the rocks done. I'm just gonna drop the game back down. It's a little bit loud in my ear. There we go. Okay. And double check for twigs, as I like to call them, after the branches. I don't know why I like calling them twigs. They're the size of a twig. I don't know. I don't know why the branches. No worries, Baker. Go to sleep. Anyway, it's late. And it'll be uploaded later, so no worries. Okay. Let's go down here. Oh. Hi, Butch, let's speak to you. No. I wish I did, but I don't. So we'll have to take the plane. Right, I don't need to do any of that. There's nothing. No. Oh, hang on. Is that another weed? Do I need to pick? Yep, there we go. Oh, I better check this bit as well. There's normally weeds over here. I think. Yeah. I think the weeds from above, I don't know how this is possible, but I think the weeds from above actually spread down here. I always get weeds down that section where I can't actually see. I have to like keep double checking. The only way I normally notice them is if after a couple of days they've grown really big. Let's do this one. Oh, I hate it when this one's money rock. Because of the hedge, I don't get all of it. But I don't want to move the hedge. And I've actually, that's the first change I've actually made since the end of the tours. I've changed the fencing. Around District 11 I had the barbed wire fencing because it fit with District 11, because if you've seen like the Mockingjay catching fire, on the when they're doing the tour and they head into District 11, there's a lot of like barbed wire fencing and things as they go into the district, so it felt like a good fit to have it. There's a weed. It felt like a good fit to have the barbed wire around the orchard. Nope. There we go. But I'm not a fan of it. It's quite harsh looking. Personally, when you're using a lot of it, I didn't like the look of it. But it was like it suited it for like the purpose that I wanted it. It looked good for District 11. To make it a little bit more like how the district's portrayed in the films. Do I want a money tree? No, I don't. And let's go in here and grab that weed. There we go. And I've also... Hi Wolfgang. Let's see. And the other fencing... Well, there's two other bits of fencing that I've changed. And the one of them is the... oh, what's it called? Is it like iron and concrete one? It's like a concrete wall, and it's got like little iron bars in it. I think it's iron and concrete, or like iron stone fence. It's basically like railings, with like a concrete stone bit. I had that all the way around resident services, and I also had it around the Victor village area, the animals houses. And it's again, it's quite harsh looking, which is obviously like what I wanted it for Panem. But as soon as the tours were all done, I think like the next day, I was like, I want to change the fence. It just, again, the same with like the barbed wire fencing, it suited its purpose. But it's not my thing. It reminds me a little bit of like the kind of wall you get around like churches or graveyards, and that's not the look I really want anymore. So, and it wasn't really the look I was going for in the first place. It was just, it fit with that harsher look of what the capital sort of like look, really. So that's why I used it. And when I put it in, I was like, yeah, this is great, it looks just like what I want. But now, as you can see, we've all got the hedges, and I love the hedge. I love that it's changed colour as autumn's gone on. It's just the nicest of all the fences, I think. Oh, there's my bottle. Let's see what's in this. I'll pop you away. Without gardening, elbow deep in dirt and face bumping my flowers when I got this white gold DIY idea. I wrote the recipe down as quick as I could, in case I forgot it. You've got this. I believe in you. Oh, and it's from Agnes. Agnes is actually going to be joining Panem soon. I've got her amiibo. That's so cute that she's the one that's I've got a DIY from. That's so adorable. Yep, she's joining Panem soon. I think I've got this. I haven't got this. Yes, Agnes. Yep. I have no sisterly villager here. My starter sisterly was Rocket. Not a fan. I'm not really a fan of... Have I missed anything? I'm not really a fan of the like the monkeys, the gorillas, and the monkeys, the chimps. And so this is gonna sound so bad, but as soon as I could, I kind of like let her go. But I brought in villagers that I enjoyed. I like. I went on some villager hunts. And found a few people. How do I get... Give me 1 second. I just need to sort something out. Okay, are you... Thank you. Done. Right, just give me 1 second while I sort my cat out. Right, off you go. There. Right, let's get on. And I can't remember what I was saying. Villagers. Right, villages, what I was saying. Sisterly villages. So yeah, oh, where's that gone? Oh, it's there. I brought in villages that I liked. Totally forgetting about the importance of personalities in this game. Because in the older games they weren't really important. Because you didn't gain much, you didn't gain anything from them. It's not like we had certain DIYs, or even, you know, DIYs is like a new thing for New Horizons anyway, but there wasn't, you didn't get your reactions, your emotion things from the animals. They came from when you, in New Leaf, you went to Club LOL and you gave, I'm sure it was you gave a piece of fruit to Shrunk, who was like the manager of the club, the little chameleon guy, and then he would like do a joke or whatever, and then like he'd teach you a reaction. So personalities of the animals, it was great to see like how they all had different personalities, but they weren't as important as they are in this game. I feel anyway. So I kind of was in New Leaf mode, and even though like I'd been playing the game for a while, I was like, oh, I'm just gonna bring in whoever, you know, I like. I've got some I brought in from amiibos, and some I did villager hunts, and then that ended up leaving me without a sisterly villager. So I can go that way. It just so awkward. And so I share this island with someone else, and we've been working on getting all of the animal photos. But after a sort of discussion and like decision, Flurry is going to have to be moved out. She is adorable. I love her so much. I do have her amiibo, so it's not like I can't have her ever again. She lives in Amity, which is my first New Leaf town, because I have two. Is that everything now? Oh, I didn't do that rock, did I? So I managed to get Flurry's photo, and then I was like, oh, I'll wait for like the second player to get the photo, and that happened yesterday. So Flurry is going to be moved out in the next few days. So if anyone wants Flurry, she's from Panem, she's amazing. She's a little normal hamster. She has a pet hamster of her own, which is a little white one. She's got like a little mini-me, which is just adorable. She enjoys wearing a purple dressing gown a lot. Though she has started wearing a little like business suit jacket as well, which looks really cute on her as well. But yeah, so sadly Flurry has to be moved on. But the only other normal the villages that I have of like duplicate personalities of, the other normal villager I have is Goldie. Now Goldie holds sentimental value for both myself and the person I share this island with. Plus, I don't have her amiibo. She was an amazing find on a villager hunt. I couldn't believe it when I saw her and there was no way I was leaving her. So she cannot go, ever. And then the other ones that I have two of, personality wise, I have two cranky villagers, which are Butch and Wolfgang. Now, if you visit my other island, Hesse, I have 4 wolves on there. I love the wolves so much, and I wanted a wolf for here, but I didn't want the same wolf, one of the same wolves as in my other island. So I got Wolfgang's amiibo. So I have him and he's not going anywhere. But I also can't get rid of Butch. Because I don't have his amiibo, and he was actually the very first villager that I found on a villager hunt. And the second player of this island, when we were discussing villagers that we'd like a wish list of ones that we'd ideally love to get, Butch was basically one of the first to be mentioned. So I set foot on this island and ended up getting Butch, so couldn't turn him away. Hello, welcome. And so my 2 crankies aren't going anywhere. And then I have 2 lazies. And one of those is Walker. There's no one in here, is there? That's the quickest way I find to actually looking for animals in there. Stand on the dot, it zooms out. You can see the entire room. It's just a little tip I find works best when I'm looking for people. Oop. I like doing that too. And so Walker, he can't leave. I don't have his amiibo. And he's also from my main island of Hesse, because I swapped him out for Chester. Here she is, lovely. I love that it echoes in here, it's great, it's so effective. Flurry, it's raining. You shouldn't be in your dressing gown. What have I just got? Look at her, she's so cute. I'll be very sad when she goes, but needs must. Okay. Let's take a picture with her. Because she's so cute. Will she look at me? She will look. Hi! Smile! Cool. Oh, that was a goal. I didn't even notice that when I checked that. So yeah. Walker. He's not going anywhere, as I've said. And the other lazy I have is Eric. And I got Eric as an amiibo. But I have him as an amiibo, so I guess I could like swap him out and then eventually bring him back. But he's so adorable and his house is just so great. He's different. I've never really had a deer in all of my time playing Animal Crossing. I don't think I've ever had a deer on my island. He's in, so let's go and see him. Here he is. He's just adorable. He wears the best little jumper. But he also has a bathrobe, as they all do. My salsa is your salsa. This is the second player on the island. They found a fossil. I'm so jealous. I want to dig up all dead things, Mockingjay. Oh, I need to give you a cherry. I haven't wrapped it, but anyway, you can have a cherry. Here you go. It's just so cute. Yeah, they call me Fabu. Rosie started that. Oh, which one is this? Do I have this here? I don't think I've got that one. Got that here. We'll try it on before we go out in the rain. That's not what I thought it was. I think I've got that already. Put my coat back on. Okay. We'll say goodbye to you. Let's go. And let's go visit Tipper. I don't think this rain's going to let up anytime soon either. I think it's going to be raining for a while. Oh, she's dusting. Oh, she's so sweet. Let's chat. I am very ready for fall. Or autumn. I wish they had that. I wish they would call it autumn. It'd be great. Okay. Bye, Tipper. Let's just get that goal. Okay. And we'll go speak to Rowan. I've spoken to Wolfgang before and I spoke to Butch before as well, didn't I? So I've done those. Because you have to say hello to them every day. What's the latest? Oh. It's not. I hate that dialogue. I don't celebrate Halloween, so I'm not streaming tomorrow. I was going to stream this what I'm doing now tomorrow. Then I remembered it's Halloween. I don't celebrate Halloween, so I didn't want to do that while they're all probably dressed up and things. But I like the pumpkins. Is it the lantern and the tower? But I turn them round, and the one with the hay bale, is it the lantern set? They look really good turned around, and then they look like normal pumpkins. So I've been popping those in a couple of places of Panem that kind of makes sense, more around the farming districts, 9, 10, 11. But since I've put them out, they started with the decorating for Halloween dialogue, and it's a little bit annoying because you like this, you can see the creepy faces. Mine are turned around the other way because I like the I like pumpkins to decorate for autumn, but because they're linked in with Halloween, it's a little bit annoying for me, I have to say, because I don't celebrate it. Hi Goldie, why are you out in your dressing gown? You're going to get a cold. Yeah, let's try to make the most of today, but go and put a coat on. Is there anyone down here? Nope. I've got Rosie to see. Is she in her house? Oh, she's singing. She's going to sing to us. Oh, she's stopped, so I'll talk to her. Hi there, Mockingjay. I am. I will hang out with you all day. Hooray! She's a little singer on the island. She sings all of the time. And it's wonderful. Oh, Walker's out. I wonder if he's with... And no one... I haven't I don't know where Walker is, but I think Shep will be crafting. Unless Flurry's now crafting because she's now in a house. Or, no. Shep's crafting, so maybe Walker is with Flurry. Shep's another one that I might swap eventually. I fancy having another wolf. Oh, golden casket. I don't... Yeah, I was gonna say I don't think I've got this DIY. Thank you. Okay, let's learn that. Where is it? That one? That one. Sweet! I won't be making that anytime soon. I don't have enough gold. Right. Walker is my last one to find. There's Butch. I spoke to you before. Oh, sorry Goldie, I nearly ran into you. I haven't been in the shop yet, but let's just go back and check Flurry's house. Because she's in now. So... maybe... No. Ugh. Let's have a look. The only thing I dislike about Flurry's house is a choice of music. I think it's is it KK Dirge? She knits. There's something else if you like knitting. You can have Flurry and you can knit together. Is it KK? Oh, it's Hypno KK. Really don't like it. This is her mini-me. Let me just zoom in on the little... This is little Flurry. I don't know if she'll take that with her because that was a gift from the second player on this island. Because why can't a hamster have a pet hamster? I think that's a great thing to do. So let's check the shops because I've got stuff to sell anyway. And then if Walker's not in here, then it's a trip back to the museum. I'll nip into Abel's as well. Oh, he's not in here. Oh, but that partition's in. I might have to get the Imperial partition. I haven't got that in blue. I don't think I've seen that in blue here. I want to sell. So let's just... I've got things I could do with the shells to make, but I'm not bothering at the moment. I might keep that actually. That can go. I don't need a white rose bag. I have plenty of white roses. And I'm going to sell that I think as well. There we go. Okay, that's that done. I am buying the sweets, even though I don't do the Halloween thing. Let's check the wallpapers. Don't. That is a nice floor to have if you haven't got that. The artsy parquet floor, really nice. No, nothing in there that I really want today. I think I'm gonna grab this though. Yeah. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Oh, we're not buying the creepy doll. So that can go. Right, let's try in here. He's not in it. Oh, does that mean he's back up at the museum? We will have a look in here though. If there's anything that I particularly want. Nope, nope. I bought those yesterday. Nope. Ooh. I'll take that though because I haven't got that one. And I don't think there's anything else. Nope, I think we'll just take that because I don't particularly... I won't probably wear it, but I need to catalogue it for my other islands, so I'll probably send that to myself later. Or I could do it as like a... I'll do it now actually before we head back up to the museum. Because we're going to wrap it up soon. Because I've pretty much done everything that I need to do. Oh, there he is. And he's thinking. They're all getting so fed up with saying Mockingjay, but I'm not changing it yet. Mockingjay! Oh, he's wearing a bone costume. That's so cute. Kind of. He's a dog with his bones. Kind of makes sense. Right, so let's quickly send this caterpillar costume over to myself. Oh, let's say hello to, nope. Oh my word, remember the button. There we go. Hi! There we go. Yep. Send one to a friend. That's me. I below. And we'll go for my favourite one, and I don't need to write anything because... Oh no! It's in my storage, isn't it? Right, cancel that. Yep, okay, laters. We won't be a minute. I'll be back. I forgot about that. It goes into storage. Hi, Joey Bowie! Glad you could make it. Right, let's go and grab this caterpillar costume. Run, Lo, run! Right, storage. Let's have a look. Where has it gone to? Oh, it's a dress up thing, isn't it? So, oh, there it is. Cool. Is there anything else in here that I actually want to get rid of? Oh, that needs to be sent as well because I need to catalogue that, so that might as well get sent as well. I know, I love it. It's so squishy. Oh, the splish splash sounds. Oh, Goldie. They're always in the way. There we go. Let's head back here. Oh, walking to the side of the door. Stale Cupcakes, yep. That's my favourite KK song. I love it so much. Yes, I do want to send a letter. I want to send it to a friend. And that's me. I am my friend. There we go. I really don't need to write to myself. So let's send that. Yep. Get your mail mailed. Well, interesting thing with Stale Cupcakes is it reminds me of a song in... I don't think it was new. I think it was Wild World. When you asked KK to play a song that he didn't know, he would play, and I don't think I ever found out what it was called, but he would play this tune, and it was so lovely, but it sounds very similar to Stale Cupcakes, and I'm not sure whether it actually is, and they've maybe just altered it slightly, but it's very, very similar. So when he used to come, I think he used to come on a Sunday in Wild World. I think he used to play on a Sunday in the Roost. And I would just like make up, like type in like random words, and then he would play this song, and I would just listen to it, and like I would make him do it like quite a few times because I liked it so much. So then when I heard Stale Cupcakes, and that's in New Leaf as well, I was like, this sounds so similar to like the random song that he would play, and so it's like been my favourite ever since. I love it, and I like hearing the animals sing it as well. But yeah, so it sounds quite similar, but I like the there's one of the random songs that he sings in this game, and it's actually the Wild World theme. So when you ask him to play, like give him a title of something that he doesn't know, he picks from there's three different songs that he plays, and I can't remember. I think they're like Hazur. It's like you type in like HAZURE 0, and then there's a 1, 2, and a 3. And one of those, I don't think they're actually like assigned particularly like which one is which, because I've like asked for like told him to play like the first like number 1, and it's not being like the Wild World theme, it's being one of the other ones, and then when you play 2, that might be the Wild World theme, but then the next time you ask for like number 2, he might play one of the other ones. So I think they're sort of random. But that was it was when I found out about that. I think I was looking on the guide app, because on the JB we use the same guide app, the ACNH guide. In that it has like the full list of all of KK's songs, including the 3 like random ones, and in there it actually has like these like Hazur ones, like which are the ones that if you like ask him to play something he doesn't know, those are the 3. But I'm guessing to find like his other songs, I'm just gonna leave that like that for a moment. Bear with me. I'm just gonna look for something. Let me just go on to Animal Crossing fandom. KK slider. I wonder if... Let me close that. There should be, on here, there should be a list of all of his songs. Oh, that's Amiibo Festival. We don't talk about Amiibo Festival. Where is the list of all of the songs? Oh, right, hang on. KK slider songs. No, I think they're all New Horizons ones. I think they're all New Horizons ones that are on there. I don't know. I'd have to Google that and find out, see if we can actually find a list for like all of the ones, like the names of the ones that he like would play in the other games. When you tell him something, like ask him to play something that he doesn't know. Because I'd love to find out whether that is actually maybe now like Stale Cupcakes or not, that song from Wild World, because it did sound very similar. Maybe I should get my game out and compare it. Okay, thank you. Right, what else shall I do? I think I'm going to clear the island of its fruit because we need the money. So let's go and empty my pockets. Just come on. Right, let's go and empty my... Oh, hang on. I know what I need to do first. I need to drop this off up here. Let's run all the way back up here. Oh, we could actually start from the top maybe and work down. I'll get the... Oh, I'm going to end up with ants, but anyway, let's just drop that. Yeah, they'll be fine. I'll leave those for now. We might as well get the wood while we do this. I knew that was going to happen. I just knew it. Oh, it's so frustrating. Okay. This is why it's a good idea to carry a crafting table around with you. Oh, I might as well just do it that way. There we go. Let's get that made. Okay. Let's try this again, shall we? Okay. Thank you. That there. And let's do this one. Joelle, are you free to play? Do you want to come over? Or have you just got me on like in the background? You can go and see if you can find all the Mockingjay symbols. Again. But you are really. You're such a pro. There we go. Is there a piece there? Yep, there is. Cool. Do you know, it's so nice to actually gather fruit from here. With doing the tours, like, for 2 months, of not being able to pick fruit, really. I suppose I could have done it, like, in between, just cleared it. Like, the beginning of the week of a tour or something, but we've just left everything on the trees, and then we left the pumpkin. Mind you, the pumpkins isn't so bad because they grow like every couple of days. They're a lot faster than the fruit growing back after you've picked them, I've noticed. So they're not too bad to like pick and then regrow. But we've had no fruit picking or anything for the past 2 months. And the first time I did it was the beginning of the week. I had my last tour on Saturday, in-person tour, so beginning of the week. And it felt really, really strange the day after picking all the fruit. I was like, can I do this now? It was great to sell all the fruit, split it all and sell it, and yeah, it was so nice to have some bells. This is why I should really do the stalk market, but I forget to check prices, and I don't buy inventory, like amounts of turnips when I do buy them. I only buy like 200 to 300, so make a little bit, but not a great deal. I've never really done turnips in the game anyway, in the other games. The only one that I used to do, which gave you like a guaranteed, I think it was like at least 32,000 I think they sold for like each, were red turnips that you could get in Wild World from Joan. And you bought the seed, and it would grow, and then I think it would actually take like the week to grow. You'd buy it on the Sunday, you'd plant it, and then on the Saturday it would be like the fully grown, and you would dig it up, and then you'd go and sell it to Tom Nook, and you were guaranteed to get, I'm sure it was like 30,000. It was either 16,000 or it's 32,000, one or the other. And so you were guaranteed to get that, whereas when you buy turnips, you're not guaranteed to get that amount. It always depends on your prices. So it was, I enjoyed that. I liked the red turnips. I would always buy a red turnip seed. Ah, thank you. Thankfully now I won't have to, but I'll happily come and pick your fruit for you and let you sell it. If you don't ever want to pick your fruit, Joelle. You know, I'll happily come and pick your fruit. I'll chop your wood for you. I'll water your flowers. I'll do all your tasks. Because I like doing this. Oh, now that's even kinder. Thank you. I might take you up on that when I start needing money for bridges. Because we've got bridges to change, buildings to be moved, inclines are going to be moved. So Panem is getting a complete overhaul. And I've made a plan. I've done a very rough, like, mapped out plan on what's it called? Is it like Happy Island Designer or something? I just googled like Animal Crossing island designers, and I'm sure it's like I'm sure it's like Happy Island Designer, I think. Let's go and put this wood away. Yeah, I thought that was the one you used as well, because when I brought it up I recognised it from the map that you shared of WoW 2.0, and I was like, yeah, that's when I saw that one, it's like, yeah, that's the one I need to use, because I did bring up another one that was like a 3D designer and I couldn't get it to work properly, and I just gave up. So then I did another Google search and found the Happy Island one, and I was like, yeah, this is so much better. I was keeping that, wasn't I? And so I've done a rough plan. What else that needs to pick up? Thank you. Oh, I'm so... Everything has to be in its place. I have 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. I think I'm missing I've missed a coconut. I shouldn't have 53. Right. I think I know where that will be as well. Okay, we'll go find the missing one. But didn't you like the... You didn't like the Happy Island Designer? It's more work to put in what you want to do, I have to say. And I don't think my mapping is quite right for where, like, my... Oh, you did like that one. Yeah, I don't... Yeah, the 3D one, just, I don't think... I think it was maybe made when the game first came out, and I don't know whether it's really had anything else done to it, because I think on it, it's kind of like, it says that it's like in a beta version, the one I was looking at, and they were going to add more things to it, but the things don't seem to have come, because the article that I'd found, like, promoting this 3D one was from, like, back in, I think, April, May, maybe. So it's, like, start of the game time. And it's just, it doesn't look like it's had anything done with it. Which is sad, because in one way it would be really cool to be able to design your island in 3D. Because then you'd be able to get a better sense of what things would look like if you wanted to try something. But I just could not make it work at all. And I was on my Mac, so maybe that had something to do with it, I don't know, because I didn't try it on my Windows laptop. So I'm not sure, but whether it's a Mac thing that it didn't work or not, I don't know. But yeah, the Happy, like, Designer one is definitely one I'd recommend. Let's go. I'll come back to the orchard. I was looking at the time. I'll do my fruit, and then I think I'll wrap the stream up. As we'll get this done while I'm playing. Excuse me, Rosie. That coconut should be around here somewhere. There it is. Right. we will do this. Oh no, I've not got enough room. Hang on. Right. So 10, 20. And then grab that one. And that one. And that one. And drop. Because everything is shared. So they're mine to sell. And then we will run down here and excuse me, Rosie. Get my pocket emptied. Do 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 do. Yes, we want those, and you can have all of these. Give me all the bells, thank you very much. Done. Okay, let's go and clear the orchard, and then we'll call it a day. Because as much as I like playing in the rain, it's getting a bit annoying now. Let's do this. I do like the 4 PM rain music though, it's quite relaxing. I think my favourite hourly music in the game is probably 6 AM and 6 PM, and I also really love 2 AM. But I've only ever heard that a couple of times because I'm normally asleep at that time. I never normally stay up that late. The only time I'm ever really awake at that time is like when it's summer and we've got the late night bugs to catch. I had a lot of late nights this summer. Trying to catch this stupid golden stag beetle. And because I have 2 islands, I have to catch everything twice. So if I catch it in one and then it takes me ages to catch it in another, it's really frustrating. Oh yeah, 5 AM is quite nice. No, sorry, 5 PM you said, didn't you? 5 PM, sunny. Yeah, that is quite a tune. But I like I think for me, because Animal Crossing is a very relaxing game, I think maybe that's also why I don't do the stock market, because it's a little bit stressful trying to find prices and things when you need to make money. So I think that's probably why I don't tend to do it, because the weeks that I do buy turnips, I find myself a little bit stressed checking prices or trying to remember to check prices all the time. So I think that's also why I don't do that. So Animal Crossing is very relaxing, so I like the quieter music, I have to say. So I think that out of all the games that I've played, and I've only not played the very first Animal Crossing, and from the spin-offs I haven't played, Yeah, well, maybe not if it's getting to like the end of the month and you know it's going. Bug catching is not relaxing. But I do like just running around, catching bugs, fishing. But I'm a little bit routine-y with when it comes to like the bugs and the fish, which is something I started and figured out all the way back when I started playing Wild World. Start of every month, when you know that you've got new fish and bugs to catch, I would always make that my priority for like between like the first day and like say the first week, depending on how many there is and how difficult they are to catch. And I would spend like the first week, that's my main priority. And there wasn't the masses of resources there are now for this game, especially with Wild World, to actually find out when all of these bugs and things came out, what was the best time to catch them, whether they preferred the rain or whether they didn't come out in the rain, and where they would spawn and things. There wasn't really anything like that. You had to really hunt to find that information on the internet. And there was a site that I did, and I can't even remember what it was that I used to use. And I had like a list of everything, so then I could like see what I had. But it also in Wild World, you also had you had like how can I guess like a counter. So it would tell you like how many I think it did this with the fish and the bugs. It definitely did it in the catalogue. It would tell you how many items out of like, say there's like 1,000, I mean there's more, but say there's like 1,000 items in Wild World. It would tell you how many you had catalogued, so you knew like how many you were missing. Which I found really, really handy. So it was like I knew I hadn't, like if I didn't have everything, and then I could like go through like a list on this website that I used and would be able to like find what I was missing and try and keep an eye out for it and things, because I didn't play with other people with Wild World except for certain members of my family that I made get, like I bought certain people that I like in my relatives like the game, and because they had DS's, so I was like, right, you have to play this game. So we used to sort of all get together and play on like local, because my internet at the time would not connect to my DS. So I couldn't play online with other people, so that was like another reason for like making sure that like a few of my family members had the game, so we would all play together, which is really cute. Right, those you need 10, 11 of. I won't have the extra one this time. Let's go over here and chuck the rest of this out. And we need 12. Drop that. So yeah, but I think I'm sure there was like a counter on the for like the fish and the bugs as well, so you knew how many that you needed to get, which made it a little bit easier. But that routine of beginning of every month, catch the new fish and bugs, I've kept that in this game and it's worked so well. Maybe not as much in Panem, to be honest. My priority is Hesse, where the fish and the bugs are concerned. Drop you. Do I have room? I do have room. Yay. Cool. But yeah, in Hesse, this sort of week going ready to like into a new month, I'll start digging up clams and making a load of fishing bait. So that's a job for like the last week of the month that I try and do. And then on the like first of the month, I double check through the guide app, see what's arriving, see what time it's arriving, and then I make sure that I'm playing at that time. And then I go off and I catch whatever bugs need catching and fish, and now we swim as well, so I have to factor that in as well. And I make that my priority, so then the rest of the month I can just do my little jobs and any terraforming and things that I want to do, and I just find it works really well because then I'm not panicking like at the end of the month thinking, oh, is this bug or fish that I haven't got going, and am I going to have to like scramble like on the last day of the month to try and catch it. So that's how I work things. Maybe I'm a little bit extra, I don't know. Oh, there has to be someone else out there that does the same, surely. Cool. Thank you guys. Right, last job for the day is to head up to resident services and pop my money in the bank. I might just check what Leaf has got actually before I finish this. Just double checking here. There's nothing in there today. Oh, I didn't want to do that. Nook shopping. Let's just have a look at this first. See if there's anything in here that I need. I think I've got that. I think I've got that. Joelle, is there anything you need while I'm playing? I can send you before I go. Do I need that? I don't know if I need that or not. I don't think I need that. My cats are starting to get annoyed as well. They need feeding. So I do need that. So let's buy that. You want the faucet? I can send you the faucet. Going to a friend. Going to a very pale looking Joey Bobby. There you go. Anything else? Have you got all the... we saved all of the hello t-shirts, didn't we? That's my natural skin colour. I really should just change to have the white skin colour because I am so pale. So that I should just change to that and just be that colour all the time. Is there anything else you need in general before before I go? Any more furniture? I keep looking for the elephant pants that you were asking for, and look, I don't have... I've got the purple ones. Do you want purple elephant print pants? Okay, so you're good for everything else. Okay, cool. Cool. Right, let's put the money in the bank. Of course you've got them. Why didn't I think you wouldn't have them? They're purple. Oh, I'm getting there to my million. Let's put... I like to leave myself 10,000 in my pocket for emergencies. Because you never know when an animal might ask you to buy something off them. I won't buy anything off Leaf, I don't think. I'm just going to have a look and see what he's got. I think the holly... Does the holly start growing and flowering this next month. Don't need any tea olives though. We don't need any of those either. I bought like 100 pumpkin starts. When you first... Oh, I should have... Mind you, I only had like 5 weeds. little leaf. Now. I've just put all my money away, but I actually could probably do with some hydrangeas. Yeah, what's that? Right, I'm gonna get 10 of each of those. I can't believe I've just done that. I'm not going back in because I really need to finish. So let's do this. He needs like a little like shelter over him. I always feel sorry for them when the little vendors, when it's raining and they don't have umbrellas. At least give them an umbrella. You know, if it's raining in a dream, Luna has an umbrella. Oh, I can never ever have too many hydrangeas. It's like my thing. Hang on. Have I just only bought one bulk of those? Oh, I've not. Yeah. Okay. Give me some more pink hydrangeas, Leaf. They do. He should come with like a little, like tree, and then he can sit under the tree. See, I wish he had his own shop. He had a little corner of Nookingtons in New Leaf. Because he starts off, when he comes, he starts off and he has his own little garden shop, which is, it's not massive. And it's next to the, I think it's Nook's Stop. I can't remember. It's one of the like the early versions of the Nook's Cranny shop. No, I don't need any of those. Definitely don't need hyacinths. I've got too many of those. And he had his own little garden shop, and it was so cute. But he was squashed in between Abel's and the Nooklings shop. And then when the Nooklings expanded, one version of their shop, there was a door that took you through into Leaf's shop. Oh, I didn't want to speak to you. I want to get the balloon. It's okay. I'll talk to you later. Thank you. And then when they expanded to make like their superstore, the Nookingtons, they basically took over the space that Leaf had his little shop and shoved him in a corner of Nookingtons. And he sold, I think he sold like bamboo shoots or persimmons on any given day. Fertilizer, and I think maybe like, what else was there? Then there was like shrubs and seeds and saplings. But I would love for him to have his own little shop. I would completely make room for a garden shop for Leaf, because he is probably my favourite NPC, because I adore sloths. I wish they were like a villager animal, to be honest. I'd love even just like one little sloth villager animal to have in my town, my island. It would just be adorable. Yeah, he is cute in his little bone outfit. Where's he gone? He's here. He's also got a watermelon umbrella. Oh. Right, we'll say hi to you. Well, you've got your costume on, to be honest, Bones. Right, let's run back up to my house. Let's get out the rain. Because we're going to finish there. I'm all done. I've got my bells. I've got my hydrangeas. You know, I think he would. Like, if he had his own little shop, then he could have, it could work in the same way as like Nook's Cranny. It wouldn't even have to be like as big. It could be like the size of the first Nook's Cranny. And he could have like a shelf with, you know, either all of the flower seeds that you can get, or like say certain, I don't know, like say 3 or 4 of the varieties of flowers that you could get, and then you'd maybe have to go to other people's garden shops to then get the other ones, kind of like you do in Nook's Cranny. So you would take like the flower seeds and the saplings from the Nook's Cranny cabinet, and then they could go into Leaf's shop, and he could sell those, which makes so much more sense. And then at certain times of the year, he could have like, you know, there could be more seasonal plants, you know, and if we do get more vegetables coming into the game, not just, you know, the pumpkins, you know, vegetables grow at different times of the year. So that could be a thing, you know, and he could have like a little seasonal section like the little Nooklings do with like the surfboards, and now they've got like the spooky stuff. He could have like that little section. So at the moment he could be like selling pumpkins, and then in a different month he could be like selling tomatoes or something, or whatever other vegetables that were maybe would be great in the game. Yeah, like carrots and things. And he could sell the vegetables as a seasonal item, and then he could sell the flower seeds and the shrubs and the saplings as like a all year round. And he could also sell like the tools that you would use that could be used in gardening, like the watering cans and maybe even the shovel and the axe. You know, he could sell the tools as well, maybe. And maybe the Nooklings cabinet could be more for things like the medicine, the custom design kits, and maybe we could have a bigger selection of like wallpapers and floors every day instead of just like the 8. We could have more of that selection to choose from as well. So I would love to have a little leaf garden shop. I miss that from New Leaf. I mean, he didn't have a massive space in New Leaf. I think they could have given him a shop and made it a little bit bigger and better. And maybe that's to come. Who knows? Nintendo, if you're listening, that would be amazing. So, yeah, Leaf Garden Shop. Next update, please. Along with Franklin, because he's going to be good fun to see what happens with him when he comes. But anyway, I need to go. I've been playing for far too long. I've been talking for far too long. My cup of tea has actually gone cold because I haven't drunk it. So I'm going to go get some tea and eat. And I'll see you all in another stream on another day. We might tour Hesse next time. That might be fun to do. I think we might tour Hesse next time. I'll link my switches up and we can take me over and go and do a tour of Hesse. And we might do a house tour here as well at some point, because I haven't shown you around this house either yet. So we'll do that, and there'll be lots of redesigning Panem as well. So I'll do streams for that. I think that'd be quite cool to do as well. So I will love you all, and I'll leave you. Have a great afternoon, evening, and good night. Bye.